Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. Let's go ahead and take a look at Telcoin because this is looking good. It's threatening a huge breakout that can actually be very much profitable for us from a trading perspective as well as just holding the token. So things are looking quite safe here. We can see we have been consolidating here for the last, I think, 77 days or so. You can see a perfect bull flag right there with the consolidation that has been happening for the last maybe over 2 months. You have to understand that the longer you consolidate like this, that's the more violent the breakout is going to be. Now in this situation, we are likely going to be breaking towards the upside because the trend leading into this bull flag has been towards the upside. There is obviously a small chance that the whole thing can break towards the downside, but as I said, this is actually something that is very much remote in my humble opinion. But I will show you what the rest of the market is looking like in supporting the argument that we could literally be breaking a 500% pump here for Telcoin, again, which presents a very good trading opportunity as well as for somebody to cash out if they have been holding Telcoin from the lows. I can tell you for sure somebody was buying Telcoin right here and here and here. I know you guys did that. You guys are too good. Before we get deep into price targets and stuff like that, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for Telcoin updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe because I do TA on Telcoin and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis, and you don't want to be missing these updates as we are heading into a massive season of profits right there for Telcoin. I was mentioning this bull flag, which technically speaking you want to go with the length of the pole, and once you take a look at your breakout level, which will be around maybe 0.0078 thereabout. Once we get above this resistance, I think that I'm going to be announcing a trade in our trading group via Discord with the exact strategy, meaning like the take profits, stop losses, leverage and stuff like that. But anyways, I mean, the target here would be right around 4.6 cents thereabout. This is like at the bare minimum in my humble opinion. I'll show you the whole story here, but I think that one thing that we have to pay attention to as we continue heading higher is this volume, because we can see that we're actually only trading 2.7 million in the last 24 hours or so. I don't think that's enough for a huge breakout that we're anticipating. So once we see volume start building here, maybe if we are getting to something like 50 million, because I think maybe 2 weeks ago we were right around 100 million, even 200 million, we were banking towards that level. So I'm not expecting to break resistance with 200 million, because that means that the move is going to be too fast and probably a lot of people are going to be caught by surprise with it. But in any case, just a significant amount of volume, right around $50 million, I think will do. And that will be like an ultimate confirmation for me here, at least, that, this range has been broken bigly, and we are looking to, continue pushing, at least targeting the 500% that I'm looking forward to here from the bull flag. I think that's very much clear. But other than that, if we also take a look at the market cap of Telcoin here, we didn't put it on a log scale. This is on a linear scale. We can see that the Telcoin price has actually been doing pretty much the same thing that it did in the cycle between 2018 and 2021. So, I mean, should we have a run like this, this will be like of epic proportions. That's really good. And you can also see that the good thing about this, right, is it happens in a very short space of time. So it could be only a month before we see a massive run here for something like Telcoin here. It's going to be epic, to be honest with you. I'm very excited for what's about to come here. But I would say that I also want to, hold my horses a little bit and don't want to get into a lot of big price targets. I'm going to take this thing step by step. Why? Because I've been in the market for quite some time, right, since 2017, and I've made my mistakes, like putting my price targets way too high and failing to take profits because I wasn't satisfied with gains. It's easy to make money in this market, don't get me wrong, but it probably may be not too easy to take profits sometimes. So I mean, step by step. First of all, I'm just targeting this 500% pump, and then from there we'll take a look and see where we can go, right? I'm going to be explaining more details, especially relating to the market cap here of Telcoin, because there is a discrepancy between the price and the market cap. So I'll explain those in future videos, probably tomorrow. Stay tuned for that one. But what I was getting to is that you can see that the total market cap of all crypto is actually sitting at a new all-time high, and we are looking and we are projecting this market to go ahead and reach something like $10 trillion in a market where we have got $10 trillion. How much do you think Telcoin is going to be taking out of that? I think it's going to be very, very easy. I was thinking about it like, okay, 500% run, where does that take Telcoin to? And really it's not a lot if you think about it, because you can be looking at altcoins like, for example, here Casper, it's $2.6 billion. It's in a 5x run, we're looking at Telcoin right around the same level. It won't even be breaking into the top 30. So that's a very realistic price target, right? Can a 10x also be done? I think it's also very, very much possible, because now you need double that market cap. And what are the things that you have? Something like, what can I say, maybe a $5 billion in terms of market cap value. We have a lot of things like projects like Ondo Finance. It's not even 5 million, DAI, Mantra, and stuff like that. This is something that is very much possible to achieve for Telcoin. I mean, we're going to be taking everything slowly but surely, just as I say, because I don't want to repeat that mistake of putting like a super high price target, and then at the end of the day, the bull run does its own thing, and we are left with, we do what we call a round trip back to zero. We don't want anything like that. So I'm going to be updating you with this one on a regular basis and showing you exactly what my thoughts are. I'm not going to be mincing words or something like that. But for now, I think that the bottom line is that this thing is looking very much bullish. So I hope to see you on the next one. I also want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video once again by delicately tapping the like button, share the video with your friends and family. And then, of course, if you want to be joining me on my next trades in our private Discord group, you can do that via Patreon. The link is going to be somewhere there in the description, or probably the pinned comment, whatever the case may be. So I'll see you. Take care. Bye-bye.